Happy New Year! This is the 1st of January 2014 and woo, woohoo! I feel like 2 videos now I've been doing this. Is this my new thing? It's like, I don't know. Happy New Year, guys. Today we are doing New Year's resolutions, all in the way of books. I'm also reflecting on what happened in 2013, because that was pretty darn awesome, some of the things that happened in 2013, I must say. Let's talk resolutions. I'm one of those people that does make resolutions, however I try to make mine as realistic as possible. I'm all for personal growth, however there is no point setting yourself a target that you know you're not going to achieve, because then you just feel like a failure and then that's not a very nice feeling to get. So if you set something that is a little bit out of your confidence zone or your comfort zone or whatever it is, just a little bit over, then you're more likely to achieve it and stick with it, which is important because you've got 365 days to stick to this thing. In 2013 I read 54.5 books because I'm still on Spirit Bound, so it's half. I did read half a book. My goal was to try and read 50 books, which I achieved, which is really great. So my target for 2014 is read 65 books, which is an incredibly large amount still in my head, and that means that I will have to probably read 2 books a week, which shouldn't be too hard unless they're like 600-page books. This is why I don't read the Game of Thrones books, because they would take forever and they only count as 1 book, they don't count as loads of books, so that's why I don't like reading 1,000-page books, because of that reason. The second thing has to be I need to read the books on my bookshelf. I have 51 unread books. I have a problem. My target is to read 25 of those books. This is more of a mission than a resolution, but I'm going to try and schedule my videos better. I'm aiming for 2 videos a week on a Monday and a Thursday, and one of those hopefully will be a review. The reason why I want to schedule better is A, so then you guys know when I'm going to be posting, and B, because at the moment I feel like I'm a Pokemon that just pops up that's a wild one, and it's like, I'm a wild Pokemon, hi, you won't see me for 2 weeks now. The next thing for me, I set as a very simple 1 book goal, because I know that I am going to really struggle to get through this possibly, because just the language is totally different, the barriers of the whole society is totally different to what we have nowadays. I am going to read a classic. I'm thinking of something like Tess the D'Urbervilles, Little Women, Pride and Prejudice. I am not 100% sure what book I am going to read. I just know that I will be reading a classic in 2014. You can hold me to that. If I haven't read it by June, I'm gonna kick myself up the butt. Not literally though, because I can't physically do that. The next goal is to read 5 new authors. And this doesn't have to be new in the sense of they're debuting their novels, it's just new authors to me that I have never read a book from, and I have already picked out 3 that I'm definitely going to read a book from. So those 3 are James Dashner, Tahereh Mafi, and Rick Riordan. P.S. that does mean that I will be reading Shatter Me. And the very last thing coincides with a personal goal for me, which is save more money. And that means buy less books. No, why did I say it? So let's reflect on 2013. I created my channel in March, which means I've been around for about 9 months. Now in 9 months you can grow a human baby. So I always call this project my baby, so essentially you are now a fully fledged human baby. I don't know where I'm going with this, but yes, you are now actually my baby project. You are alive. You are even more alive than you were before. I got to go to 3 signings this year, which were Cassandra, Clare, Rees, Brennan and Jamie Campbell. I have videos of that entire event, which I will link all down below for you. Everyone seems to get very excited about Jamie Campbell singing. And I met Darren Shan, and I used to read his books when I was about 13 to 15, and it was really awesome meeting him, and I've got his new zombie series to read now as well. And even though it seems like for kids, Percy Jackson is apparently meant to be for kids. Pfft, I don't care. And then I met James Dashner, and he is really awesome. He's really kind, and he told us a lot about the movie, and so good. Got to go to 2 publishing houses, which were HarperCollins and Pan Macmillan, and that was absolutely amazing. It just blew my mind. I was so just excited. I nearly was just on the verge of like those happy tears, and as Whitney says from Whitney Novels, it's from 1 to P, and at those stages I was at the P stage because I was just so excited. Why am I saying that I'm at the P stage? The things I say on the internet. And I'm just so thankful because I I would not have expected that that would ever happen to me. I never expected that I'd be having 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I wasn't expecting that publishers would send me books, because I always thought, oh well, you know, I'm just doing this for fun, you know, it's not going to be anything anyone's really going to be interested in, it's just for me to be able to vent my feelings or get really excited about stuff. And now I'm getting all emotional. And one of the most important things that happened in 2013 was finding my fandoms and finding you guys. So in terms of fandoms, I started reading The City of Bones this time last year and I'd finished it. And by March time, I had started following accounts on Twitter about the Mortal Instruments because I was really excited about it, and I had my friend Sarah to talk to about it, but I wanted a wider audience to be able to kind of like all about it, because you know that face is what you all do when you get excited. That's the face. And in about May time, I started my first fandom account. It's about the Mortal Instruments, which is one of my beloved series, and if you want to go follow me, I will leave the link down below. It's really amazing to see the journey of how I started a fandom account and now have like 2,000 followers, which seems like crazy that there's that many people, plus that all talk about books. That's an amazing thing. So through that I found a lot of friends, and some people who I can really call my close friends. I found blogger people, which was amazing because that's even more people who talk about books. And then there's you guys, which you guys are just I don't even have a word for you guys, because I can't even think of something that would even emote like the right feeling of how good you guys actually are. I always tell people it's not about the number of people, it's more about the community of people. Now I feel like I really have found my community, and I feel like in 2014 I'm going to find even more of the community, because it's about you guys interacting with me that is the most important thing. So when one of you guys comments or messages me or sends me something on Goodreads, I am so unbelievably just thankful, because I get to actually talk with the people who are watching my video. Thank you, alarm. You just ruined a very sentimental moment. Now I feel really sloppy and like I should go, oh, Daisy, get it together. That really hurt. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and happy reading.